adenta ewo fie ha onumunyamfo kwadwo aduasare ewo ha chamankujo so enche obeba chamankwadwo boaten ono so wadura po enisa mamema mpanimfo yi akwaba na discussion segment no yenhyase honorable
yeah
memo afisha pa wo hu mumienu nyina afisha pa na mo beje ma menchia o megidi se wo free ashalibotwe na ebe
ni environs
ehun hia if say adwuma na wo se koso
papa panda koso
panda agidin na no obi bisa me ho asem na mse panda edurachi
ije oton mo
oton mo ehun hia enwuma ni bi wo hono mo a wan hwe ye wu mu baby asika wo no ye mu zoom line papa ne kan ye se wan hwe ya beka se ball ade esu sika wo ballem nti adwuma ni bi wo hono mo aduane no ade obi ani ho no aduane boka nti baby ade wani ahwe no eye na sane wasi aye no so no wa mena ye different wa mena ye different ye no mo aye pe fufu wa me asesem
fufu do enya bad ye da sudia pepepe
better than no asesem
exactly you say sabi this time ye party bia Ghanaian dish there den anyiram da kwan bia so e be feature ho but on say my senior friend bia ye minister 3 weeks ni and offer me kwaju what be restaurant na won kan renchre me radio so na me voice then I'm say fast I wait there what do you say say me can be actually say me ti wanim face to face na be so actual ti enti na on team kan so okay me be frau me be my frau na me de me list abro na family my bread ti be 30 minutes and I'll send on my day list na bread me ti quick and I'm my and I'm say we dey me am de be call but me short time card dem me be year I'm say no me ba me ride down the kind na me di akire ti sana me here no ride down not di kind ti anche na me so me could do me call fortunately na afei na ba bi didi ti me kotena se twen no na onin nkrofo kakra na abani chen amoko share ho no kudidi odiwi o da soup hot and sour soup said nkwan no ubia oti Chinese aduane ase ene betimi ade
brofo akede na ese nkwan enwuno
enye hot and sour ni din no so but ubia oti Chinese meals inti order din na kana no papa we onim ni ahwehwe e no say order one yi or say beef in black bean sauce na say kai this man and I'm here near my and I'm the call the got transfer na me twen mu didi e me nya bon so abutre na mu didi wie ti onen nkrofo no di ogija mo kwan na afi ofre me obet na senti bi da me kwakọ bibi nkomo fufuro bi kra enye we ponti na me ye transfer say hey kojo wa shoki mi pa o we duane no I'm not enye wo me wo facility menim na make actual. I have traveled around the world and every time I met tukwan bia so nim Ghana ye nduani say okwa brochi a wan hwe ya omondu ya no wan hwe untimi ndi nti ya na ye kwa Chinese restaurant in the nearest a year yetimi koku didi and I can tell you without a shadow of doubt say your food compares with any of them that I've eaten elsewhere. I mean, I was so humbled, and this is a top person me bonidi, top person pa just a word to kwame bonidi will be an making. You see, so that is the standard we are trying to, yen diagro. fine. Yashibi be say there taste is relative.
Yeah.
Obi beto beka so enchini no edin. Obi so it depends. Ti ni na ye hu the way ye be balancing no na at the end of the day we get it right. So na me che no bi betimi asi e be right that be bro e be wo so na bi ahwiegu na e be be do presentation na ti da bia me betra ha. I plead with people say in one way or the other e be a bibina bisi osu ya na say bibina si ya one pair. Michelle, don't throw us out. Bomodiana fraying na catcher and say bia say ni see so that yes we ever no so and they are improve because we are here to stay. Here in Bidiagro we want to create a local Chinese brand because of America there are so many Chinese restaurants. They bring Chinese for there. They've hired China for and business nankasa America for nankasa there. It be so Chinese for more Americans. Was the interior so betimi ayebi. Ye krom ha akoye say they big joints ni na experts. So onye China, Chinese no Lebanese, onye Lebanese no ye bibi foforo. They are the interior just our sector no. Apart from here local job bars ne no ye just our sector now, and I think say we need to really get ourselves in there, especially not only the food and beverage, hospitality in general. As I say, your fan is serious now. You teaming a building capacity for it. Who call your hotels near there, management near Kofa, Aprofu, Nenu. Before no and a chassis ye juman. So now Aprofu no G management fees $150,000 a month. And then kika na snit 8 ya at the mass uncrofu. Whereas share top management Aprofu 2 pay the general manager no and be a food and beverage and I say with all the other financial controller one year in Ghana for. So it's time we give ourselves a friend says yes so we can handle some of these areas na yama Ghana atumpo
na chese Ghana for the ho ahyem ye da se
nti panda no yegu so your number no dey ask you 024 090 3988 024 090 3988 nti mamu renfi Father's Day loading
eno so bibi be koso
lodi pa eba eno ejun
eduru ho no mo a ye be hu package a ewo mi ye da se chairman akwaba
oba ohima na ho say
adom na so e
nya media che ho ayefe why ade
me da se
abrinyina mitiu na me bana me hu say the you fill in and you still keep the brand and making sure say ampa asempa no etiase iti mitiu so me mitai no hia
asempa edikanfo ebeso mu paniers ne ba connect ho
iti abrinyina no me tun ka say usumu na usumu sana e madwumadie no any brand na make no e keep the standard into why are there what's about the miss me need you cheaper me say ya na kwakubu an e tabet into na ya na oh yeah this is iti we bo abaso ya mi sure no mo ahode na ekoso de o ye na abrinyina no adwuma de bi na kwadwo ken sabra watumi abetena he ogidi senda chie inti sa inti dachi bia wonsu ni ho a woni se obi wo ho obi nsu ni ho woni se wo ho inti na se adwumadie no we kura mu ye
yedamase mo so ye to nsafre mu a mo bai nko ade yedamase
de na me kan se de kwadwo ekikan ni kwadwo di Chinese abagana so far me
one of my patrons
me ni do nsa wo so
nansa
say ne be na otwi de be biansa kra na Titus nansa me de akoma no Titus be ka chen so say you discriminate e sorry na Wednesday ni ya be shia ne yenko a na ye dia yayi me de ka wenye Wednesday be de ka weekends so far me gidi say koye na make am say kwajo de Chinese abaganda oyire no ho bona baso so far nipa be miensa ya ye order ma wo no bigidi se obia asumu me am fresh no bisa so et say chairman Inyaka say ye pa na je say ba kuma to me.
Ani adwuma no ka ho obo apa.
Inti ade. Inti onye no say na ni abre oton ne mo. Inti obetna na say politician ultimi ya amunya no non ton ne mo.
Ba chama what can semba ko say or the China bagana. Ade ba ko eto da mi sure ye say nipa ne sha ase we establish business ni say 2 years 3 years.
And I know me can say more.
Ade ba ko ye ha me Ghana de no enso won say China for ye ba ye ebi 92 ebi ba 80s ebi de da so
imperial no nyina on ba ya chepa
eti Ghana de no si etumi so minim where the problem is yenti edru baby a na gu edru baby a ti empire ne ye bo say se ne wa start no
obesum sa na wa ire no na me ka say so ire ho a da chinchirima no this is the legacy of your family, your children. Omusu betumi aka say baby a ye papa dia kodu no yen se be pejam say obi e broad in horizon inti no muso ba na so be biom na ko different level
be branches
oti ase na me bisa kwadwo ase me call ni krom e wo ade e friend say okugwa eje okugwa
debut and I do krom
me ko edu krom na ye din koma na pani bia me sia no so ni kwadwo papa na our carpentry shop ni ade unim say Menina Nanti several times. I haven't asked the background, okay? Into your background, I'm saying, oh, is that so? Then you know, make us a carpentry, and I say, I didn't know, say, a nip papa, a juma, I'll say, and I'm the brand be shame, it be a shop, now to say, or more, to say, like showroom in your manema. Oh, they say. A politics here be HRG and
for day.
Intino say, you do baby. Meet me who say, and anybody born near can as a politician say, and Tia Senaki Bisson Yanka boy because minimum big men, especially my own family. I always say, me old man. So I'm a co politician. You could have been richer than where he is now. Because at the time, Sikelele, we brought the first foreign paint in Ghana.
Oh, Ghana,
First foreign paint, deluxe. And some as our paints here, kika from saying new paints here, your cash in money in our eba. We go to the point, Nanka Ariel, so Ariel soap. Somewhere year 1998. He was the first person who brought Ariel. As at the year 2000, I could join the politics of a foreign minister. The turnover of Ariel was close to $35 million. That time. Now we have close to 1,000 staff. But joining the politics, foreign minister, we need to achieve the Koba because also one way the other no free United Nations about for say any passion. And you may and when we Ghana for do you must show us. Oko now bani the check bro positive check. Over connect can just say declare deco. It be the term with school fees. So there will be our staff close to 1,000. Now you buy a catcher say and then you call a queer freebie. Kwajo freebie wireless tintin tiama
baba betu anu agye dida
wa jis Kennedy anybody who say not to say nti eno ana waka no menu nyina gina the same space say obeyire no ho na obehu say emma form no betumi asom no be start every branches all over
onyina nim free
so what you say because say me hwe KFC a ohwe no ma bie wa ha with your own time of idea you should be able to do it. Now, all my Ghana friends are proud of the Anamoa Utu.
But as the chairman, okay, no na question cancer de abetum no say yena nyame asese deluxe yeda so enye bito paint no question cancer de yo de abeto or say problem no politics and a hard dream because we say human should be on method politicians no so mo ankasa mu hu say we wo ha ene we ba be wuremu aye begu no ti aniema bebre kwan bi e be fa so e begu no emperimfo yen hyase na yemfi kumawu emra yakokumawu aba ye kwa aba enena na bi so nam kwan so wo kwa senof parliament kura no speaker nyan declare seat no vacant by on there monama che say campaign na start ya yenhwe ne ye course kumawu ene awie ya abanyina onabo adu asai o party ne abasobode na ompanimfo se mommom ho because my ade matumi appreciate votes no from 2020 2000 and something ne monenam 3000 ti my ade so na yenkoyenim
well mechia etiefo na mechia one so say like you said this year and share that and share was set so ampa ye elections may the soul of Philip Baswa
Philip Baswa
may his soul rest in peace. Yes, Yebelusu, a colleague in Parliament. When she have become friends, and all of a sudden, as a young person, and you say, "Be our area chair na say bibi that we pufrimu." Very, very sad, and how it happened, and all of that. And yet, the last time it was another good friend, Chairman Tinye Jaku, and these are people on the other side, but we roll. We are good colleagues and stuff. Just whichever way you turn it, sad. Say Bibisa Abisi. When it happens now, as I said, Yakoye by election. After just a short time, in this case, 3 days after his burial, I think he was buried last Saturday, and then Monday, Tuesday. Say a year election. So, just as it's not easy to go through that process, especially if you know such a person. Me personally, honestly, I didn't go there, even though my colleagues were there and all of that. Election and I think my party did a yeoman's job. Right from there, you see, there was that plan to go and perform our duties, especially participating in the elections, the by-elections. The machinery, as I say at the core, taking cognizance of your last electoral results are in your free hall. Into, of course, the person who was supposed to contest and all those things. As I say, a transfer who is going and all of that. If any wait or they called in, then we engage all the necessary logistics to go on the ground and start working. See, that's how things went. The MPP, on the other hand, also tried to retain their seat, in as much as Koye himself we were going into an election. It was going to be tough for us to win because, of course, this is a seat we have never won before, and it would have taken a miracle of a sort to get the NDC to win that seat. But of course, we're also not going to let them walk through the park and just grab it. We needed to test some of our electoral machinery, especially when there's a looming a friend saying another by-election, which is not as a result of anybody losing their life, but MPP for machinations are validation from the courts to declare that seat vacant. Testing your machinery because that seat we believe we are very likely to win it back. As enough seat, you know. So because we definitely are going to put up the same candidate who stood the last time, and you know, we have that hope that the people who voted for him the last time will also, especially circumstances are and so I did, you know, I'm not sure the people have been happy about it. We are very hopeful, say, when that opportunity brings itself, or best standing and say performance was shared in Union. So knowing that one is looming, no, we needed to test our electoral machinery to also ensure say ebedu samre no na yenso yaye crowd say yebekwa kotu sa anamo. So that's how we ended up in Kumewu. But of course we were up against a party in government. Then no one deploy work grounds hall. This whole state machinery, the two friends saying, the two first gentlemen of this country were right there, the chief of staff, the one. Just the whole government machinery was deployed on that grounds. And that tells you, and I said, we were not surprised, the aesthetics are here, pictures and videos near there, it tells you, say, they were going to do everything to win that seat. And of course, that's what they did. Everything state-wise was deployed. Money were being shared all over the place. Food, rice, gari, all manner of things were being shared by the ruling party. You know, it's going to be difficult for any party, especially those of us in opposition, to stand against, especially in their own backyard. Kumewu, we are discussing, Ashanti region for that matter. And you know, for us to have been able to pull these numbers, especially under the circumstances, which is a by-election, I'm B and a deputy general secretary, and I think, you know, there is nothing to gloss over, especially the MPP. This is what Diana that baby na wakwa. There's nothing to be too gloaty about. We like I said, so we did not go into the contest with that idea of going to win. We wanted to give a good fight, and that's a good contest, or to give ourselves that a good contest, and that's exactly what we did. And we think, first we'll congratulate the winner. We congratulate him for that spirited year, and also, as I said, Nana B said it also, the numbers, I think the turnout was quite huge compared to other by-elections are usually you know, handle no. All in all, we will learn our lessons. I can say we have learned our lessons from this, and we are getting ready as a political party to, you know, once the Parliament acknowledges the ruling of the court, no, now almost declare seat vacant, and then this electoral commission so a announcement now my data election will be take you over. I'm sure we will take it up from there and then move on to the ground and do what we have to do. But for us, it was a good attempt, and we are excited about it.
ne waka say course wo kumawi wo hwe dom e call ho no mpanimfo e call ho ene niema a wabobo so nyina se bi si e wo asen nofa wojidi say enu so betumi ahamo ama sa seat ni so munya because from near working even though say a traditional seat for MPP amanyoko no waka say e dom e kogu ho ni niema bi e course no e ka ho se bi koso wa asen nofa e betumi ahamo
definitely because these are the same people who have mama who terrible mind. Do you understand? Who terrible mind. Every household, and more one ulonka, it's a big deal. It doesn't matter sika or because I don't cry now be dear. There are dependents on your moti. So be balance or one friend is saying teen of yeah, please. It's something. Okay. Now me argument and they say these 4 years, almost 7 years, what has been the NPP's track record in Kumewu in general? So our question, we may be a couple of people, and now I was on GH1 with Pargrave. Maybe Sano. And nothing to say. And that's it. That's all he could. Maybe the hospital project now, abandoned. Now I'm not here. I can't I remember one of the days Nana Akufo-Addo said talked about some of the leaders went and he bemoaned face to face. Say hospital ye see we. Then aka ye be ye we. They see ne anka amo call ye 1 month before the election and almost started to see roads here and there. Praise the Lord, because they deserve it. Okay. But anka, one of the key things they would have done, I be microphone so boaju more. The hospital now. Come to me beer no so kanwa. Nanka who say but they haven't done that. And they would be say, yeah, we gave them this hospital. Their only source of water. By a water project, the last year and no more musu or mining or mukronim say. What is the MPP's own track record? We had something to tell them. We had a message. They say, look, we mamo, mamo. Even though you always don't vote for us, but we did this for you. Of course, they decided to vote for those who don't do anything for them because Omo party, Omujitum said. That is amufruma be a chateau ya no ntino sabi whether anyhow they are treated good or bad they will continue to vote for them ntino Pablo Chano yewi they should live with their issues
enhwe ne ebesi wa not say from 2012 NDC afa na 2016 MPP abesom na ye ba yanim Ekosiisen na aba beto aso 2020 ene ne yesi se NDC san be kitamu se san be stringiu ye behwe ne ebesi
a bit tough as you said it's going to be tough. We don't think say it's good like I said earlier we are just going to work but we believe say the person who won the last time the candidate or no influence and niya as a person ni amoshe so the tomano 2020 no it hasn't been lost out on them and we believe say come that given that opportunity they will do it again. That is what we do.
Party ni decision say on one na modern beko because case so obekai wa honorable Sakendi ye wie ye no say ya kasem no awie the criminal aspect so when Ekosiisen eti se mo kasa ono na mo sa de na kwa ebebo am party no munya candidate fufuro bia
yem pese ye be kansem ebi beba be kam. You see, but this country yes say ye niam bi because this man did not get a fair trial. Period. This man did not get a fair trial. This man did not get a fair trial. Case closed. Everything on paper. Everything on paper. There are things that depend on you as an individual. And there are other things that depend on a system. And the time our papa no SSA ye tobo so apa as a friend say candidate no.
Now we denounce.
Yes. True or false?
And what me prove or court.
And I'm just say mo court no. Minti asie.
Nyame no nyina na te Ghana.
Mo court no minti omasie. Because answer me plain na obia when you abokra uni. Do you understand? Just a person you any. It is a judge who decides to be yi nani. Now the baby the ama sa judgment we are. We leave him to his conscience. That's why yati ho akwa we won't even appeal. Do you understand? Appeal. Let him live with his conscience. Nemba so usually judges and lawyers omomba a person take after their parents. They want to also be lawyers and all of Nemba beba the kinds of judgment we. They will come and read it if they want to also do law. So for me, I think say the morality of this country is gone. Thanks to some of these things that are happening. I feel sad sometimes Ghanaian nessa. But then you see posterity will be the judge on all of us.
Yeah, that's it. Abusuya Onimonyam for Kwadwo Eduasari, former MP for Adentan constituency, and yatene no ma yenko nka sabre nke kane new draben north wo hu keye nka senka ye kan MP chairman Kwadwo Boatenka chairman yo wo Eastern region so ewo ha ba new draben wa former
chairman always the chairman.
Ebeba so ara ohun sa
it's bibia to is
ebeba so pa
chairman som na yenkoye nim
mi nuaba mi say mi de say baby a Kwadwo free buy na one share down for numbers anya adwuma but o kan asem say dey say o kan no na dey tossum you ni eye say o be free asin north dey no na me no me nya lawyer intino mintimi hu how ebia I mean I leave it for NDC legal team for them decided say candidate or qualify so be kobi man as say on kobi because onyo no kwane the first person o man ya charge no as say or the citizen be abe file the candidature ye be kai bi kra ko hu prison okay yes e bi ko hu prison intinu just say it tells you how the law works. Internet there because to end this before it is the Kwadwo conclude na well no see me lawyer and tebe jam say the judges me kan no say no kre so mu gidi say asem na ya kan ya kato no so ye bu asem na gu no so I don't even think say sebi you free one judge we say omuntia say the court Supreme Court na Supreme Court judges be in science nu etna so enumini nyina so adwen e court said the high court judge no ejeje no na che sabi onipa numu no omu nyina adwen ko benkromu a I don't know what say etna se ne eden ye dwene ho nti yebeja no ato ho no na baby a kumawu ekowie said the udi kan bisae no say kumawu a constituency enka I wish senka NDC for everything I can tell you kumawu de Yes, I don't hire Hosa and could 200 more. So, what you say? Yet da. Na sorry you say obi obeto baby abeto my MPP na kene ka san komo we na komadi but look at how they show up in Kumawu. It's like a grand finale be a yekobo a Urajo Mahama ebe declare the candidature and I say the last day and the only voting Urajo Mahama be here wo omaimu ha enche bia na yeto abama no o contest the popularity e Kumawu. So oteninka so almost assistant crofo e wa ha nyina do makogu Kumawu catch me NDC ni ba ko ben no ka krom ha from the national chairman, from the presidential candidate who is now the leader of the party.
And then Yamani Oka ha no yonku yote.
And I said me make ha.
Munye.
What you say?
I say when your party executive.
Oh, now executive you are Jeff in so many to. Oh, time must change your friends here. What you say? Why pa na anka no? Woman call election crowd will lose your crown now hobby. It's buying in the munina. Okuja to baby or police station or Hoya Veno or voter region.
NDC party in the coy.
Oh, anything I mean, I before I call it every Obakia. If in your coy government, if in your coy government. Oh, the Opa Crock, I said government, when I won. And you be party in the war government. And a government wabble, and a party no. Intinu wo would ye o candidate ene or say Ghana for are you ready for him? Na ocho no ne victory speech no. Na some of kan ya ne say oh Ghana for me catch mo de said mo dom na mo are ready say mo di tumi ne be ma me no. Ah MPP for starting show mo hand over notes. Into ko gina Kumawu keka ni nsemo test case Ekosiisen. Edu ba bi kwa na fe we join the candidate ho ntimi campaign ma no. We eti eyade a e wo so oti asese ka me de o ka kire me ko ne nkom nkom mu di nyina ko be ka say Kumawu ye decide say yenko because yenim say ye de ya tumi no entumi ba yensem na kene ki ye jai ni sa ba said de enne madaroma yen antibi me Kumawu ma said am follow bi asa o rally man hwebi but mitie asem papa mutime kogu ho nipa dodo mu interview wo mu omu national chairman ko pem ni nyina mu ye ho adwuma and some of mu kekan ye say afi Kumawu to abama NDC because MPP disappoint wo adana mu bi so am say sansem na mu kan ye ne Ekosiisen isi do program na so ne etio Ekosiisen otiase afede wi akire no ye de abehye oh ye che niema ye che dien ye che mu olonka ye kan niema the first political party started che niema within the by election ohima kunodu ni JJ Rollins yada ni ye che bento ani kuraba nyina wa bisa no onimpa enti sa niema we nimu no ehu hia se oba betena ho edi nkomo mi wa
ya say ye beka sen ye kwoto aba ye che sika se kwoto na beji sika is it not something was say ye
enka wo beka ho asem batanyo no enyo no at the time am ko che bento ani kuraba no na ye fija efija sechere asante pa that time na Rollins na net so NDC no more power no more seat ni so enya omo dia enso bisom se die niema no mko che so enti se wo pese o kan bia na meka se wo de obetime bisa enem ni so we bisa so a wo the evidence beto ho because o monko ba bia ugina mfimfin no waka se chama mani tua say adentia ba so no be kan bi dia oga no kan bia adentia se bejetum I said John Mahama, Urajo Mahama, Obekana Sematre Ghana for. Say a feed your bar, Yamiasun the Dia Fufro. But I couldn't the MC Jamanim Dia Kuna a buy. He said you're the Dia Fufro neighbor. It be no peso catchy. Kumawu, I no more cancel numbers are costro. I'm saying I've been no dim hunko mokakra. O number are costro no. Ure fi waja data to baby. Meanwhile 2016 na mukita be 6,000 den ana nipa na to ma wo mu nyina wu ana ndc for de ne de sa 6,000 3,000 we bi meka ho ya nwu bi efia um free mu a nipa na wo ndc no mo mane ade o mo mpa ndc nti so tia na eti nti we no wani age say o free 2,000 o de 1,000 aka ho by election na Urajo Mahama koke kandin semu nyina the hope and the belief owo say Ghana ye be handi over amano na kumawufo kire amana te ase se Ghana for GMPP for di wo se ahokire wo kakra wo ho but ahokire no Urajo Mahama so accept e be du sabri ba bia yedu na se ono ankasa te omamu ha okamu no kura pepepe magana 40 se ote omamu ha no ma odanda na no okwa boruchira no wakamu no kura pepepe se ampagana ho kire ne de eye covid eye we obetu yen Ghana nso a osi da bi because political expediency nano ena kumawufo kire se gidi a omuwo party no no afi na ebe sore se ne turnover ye ka within the kumawu and tisa de yekoto general elections but o de compare ne aba ye to ya e chen de to 2020 ema the candidate na oho no meboa nti this is the clear manifestation e chere se ampa MPP nyame a ogiyedi na ogidi se Ghana for abre nyina no say the tumi hye yensa enyo hawni amane ne ba ya enka ebia yenhu ni sa ba he Urajo Mahama confirm yo o say eye ni de the victory speech check it o say eye ni de say at the time of COVID any Russia Ukraine war ne ba na onye president o say eye ni de say onye president and de bia ma betra wa fidie so aka se ampa nyame so ye ni hihye no o se onim mfi apem na onim enne no so no onim se bia sa to yanche mu ebeba anamo bi beba nipa be over 1 million ewu ebeba na eba ye hia kan difo a obetumi atu anamo edi animo bia no Urajo Mahama na se mo kan o mi nipa ase ka no tiso aka that time ka covid back I say bia ka DDT ne de be sa ye ho yare DDT pa because edu baby say America BC Emra Trump e bofa de ni so ni ade no ka say ye nko no ma ade detergents wanti cocktail mo kamu covid asem na making say ye nko no na no betuna som yare and America for chain exit Nanado he was even among the third most manage the COVID in the world. Enti mi jidi se Ghana for no ejiyedi.
Ghana for ejimudi.
Oh yes.
Enti we ya be reflect wo asin off.
Oh. Asin off.
Se jidi eni wo musa.
NDC for nyina ye. We show up. Media men kase tumi no ye beje film so ba we show up. Ye be kwa ba be di hu komo wa ha. Eno ene be kire because we so central region regional unim say all the time the last elections before 2016 we won by 14 constituencies 2020 we lost 10 constituencies we won only 4 or 3 Nanado we need almost 14 constituencies Urajo Mahama we need only 4 it is a state that you cannot really predict them. And yet the first time, and this is for the Ombeka Soriako. But Central Region, Omampaniku 4 time in the year 2000, that's the history. Give us clear indication. For Free Rollins time, Aka time, Ura Professor Mills, Ura Kufuor, 208, Professor Mills Bewiniye, 212. Urajo Mahama 2016 we won. They won the MPship in the region. We won the presidential. So a swing state that to me tenasi enka said the kwadwo anja to me say omu gidi say omu hwa ahwe say omu gidi say it's not going to be easy no me gidi say ye nyina ho ne yegina it's not going to be easy for them
na mo so nye easy ma
oh debi na say sit na nye ye dia
if say ne ye mo dia ekura nu say ma prepare
oh
man fa ne easy sir
you see eno na American say pa say sa de na NDC for you it shows clearly say in politics me timi nkogina okuja to constituency na say NDC for dey no mayama voter region for kan yenti e dey pa no mayama voter region but this is a regional do and die affair ora John Mahama e bohwere makora wada no bohwere ma omuti NDC as a party metimi aka say ofefre o mampanikufo ene nanado MPP party as serve the voter region better than the NDC did themselves.
With what?
Oh, now you be an MP grab it education, sea defense, roads. See now when it voters no. And come on, Yedi, we station here one of the biggest platform in Ghana in afternoon show. Opa voters so muti me omo meka.
See defense.
Na yanchire political party ahwe omo pa. But omo da sorry upe NDC. Because that is the tradition. That's where they belong to. Intinu so sorry Everton something region. Now be ye the day. Na se uko na se uko tuaba. Now ba woniaji from the general secretary from the national chairman to the last person who pie ka ya de ese boy ho safo hini. Now safo hini na obo no me say o de akua minim hwe no me say 2016 o 6,000 na crowd ni pa no moy.
One baby a momo can free MPP4. Na big crowd they started from 96 and what day ba. So share 96 and more munya e be 9,000 no a swatia e do baby na many musu kakra e na 2020 day omude ebesi 2,000. Enti omo no say so omo ye comparison no from 2020 e dey baba election year ko ya 2,000 na say omo bedu 3,000 ye chi dia omo appreciate nti omo ho aba so ti mo ha ne say omo nkokan fi 1996
unim de ye omani wu an say the Rajon Mahama be kan ya no fo say ne ko ye popular ko testing the case no e na wa faili enti o say omo kan bibi e di e hoahoa wo mo ho ne ye hu say Ghana for say dem bia ho omo tro na mo bi e kan bibi di brim Ghana for ani so because I don't fo say nkunta no enipa nche dan tiase sa oh yenya 1,000 aka ho yenya 2,000 aka ho enti ne ya yade meanwhile the enemy bi say say population every day be a grow anameboa enti dia me dia me free buy so dia me nko ba bia me national organizer free buy statistics no do so do dia me twi Ghana for adwun akosisi me say as at 2016 na mo was 6,000 population ai kuramo ya to abama mo bi anim enti senka ye ko yanim no ka senka afibia no ke fie ko a mo to sa aba no ebi bewo the father say be free no ebi bewo bi ba be ka ho eniema e ha Ghana for a mo say MPP wo mo to aba man kakraba sympathizers vote kakraba be ka mo ho ana meboa na eye dia na free 6,000 never for man today everyone say every day for the past 2016 to now 7 years meboa intino yamfa na say bia every year bia nipa 500 a omoto abama NDC no mu enti bi meka ho enti that is a party ni popular but party ni attractive let's based on the same numbers and attractive ma nipa etim mantem ho because we depreciate from 6,000 to 3,000 and now the bon hosa for huni no enti no eno ni ade a mempese sa ankonta ne ko mu be ko ho ken ko mo so mu dia ne say ye oho enye ye strongholds we are not expecting say you be cause say you show up cra but most say officers Ghana ni bia o ya NDC ni bia ekotena krom ho bi ofa oyoko zongo your first time cry say bitimaka ensida okay so one me dey omo ya na wakobo mi ami ni okuja to di me say okuja to ba bi okoye police station officer na so ho nye voter region ho nye constituency into okoye den okumawu ni nyina ache say musumu process just to influence the votes on the ground na mo da mo ya no mo chief of staff din na mo bo ho chief of staff kro onye president ene say yes yan compare the strongest opposition in the country here Orajo Mahama waso dae wanya new vision o si oba be di president no ono one Oraba umia ne na adonu de ko compete wo ho ana meboa nti ya ka nyina de yemfa nyina yesobonate yemfa ye ho to nchen na yenti ase se NDC dae na wo mo so no huye because economy is going to be strong. Huh? And they are clear indication. He can laugh because ono akasa kra na your test case. Oh, ono your test case you.
Yeah, test case.
Ono kwajo your test case. Say economy baby a petrol da. Okay? E bin see that. Say petrol to make do 23. Now about 12, 11 today. Said dollar a cost 16, 17. It doesn't matter what is happening in the world. And except say because of political expedience, you are not ready to listen. But I know who hear me. Who bet me a kawasem? Who kawasem? And nothing I'm dia betina. 18 say whatever baby I'm a page ako and who buy it I'll be 2 minutes. Who jam wakono na o economy na no man penuku for the pana. No Professor Mills dey a pana. Me gidi ye say. Enti no say who din komona. Ye make sure say the reality anyhow Ghanaians ebeji asem na to mo. Ene ye di hu komo. It gives you the clear indication who is the better manager to manage the economy. And now to and now to a panda. Na do time na we to me abie.
Yeah, that's it.
Nyame and so that answer economy ni nya ka to me bie.
Yeah, that's it, chairman Kwadwo Boateng na ya tene Ghana. Chairman worry na onim. Me gidi say. Test case no ebenya free Asenof into the obi anre.
Oh, that be Asenof is another leveler.
Yeah, okay. What come na besi say enema ekoyie. Eti abatwo kora course wo kumawi no mekra de nam ka say ne na Mustafa kan betumi abase niema bi course ene ma mutumi course resan ye mo traditional seed ba wo de wo kapo say niema say sa eti ye kwa Asenof no a e be reflected
omaya ye timi wiase aye tinyi ene ebia na omudi but o man kwan a obebo 2 or 3 countries bi e dey comparative analysis wo krom ha otiase sa na ye di san komo no say ene Ghana you can't tell me say the economy no the economy is bad as other countries are hu no.
Yeah, that's
where the international communities are suffering baby amudi mutitu amugidi kura na ne omusu ma
Ebusia chairman Kwadwo Boateng ene atene nka no former chairman New Draben North MPP amanyoko no mu ene onimyan for Kwadwo Aduasare so e wo fie ha ebusia for course na san baby mu say minister nko finance minister nko say IMF no say ene edi kan ya ba de say tie bia MPC ni bia hyase course no eba ene IMF sika aba yensom honomo na yemfa yempon ye we ni edi betu apo
okay
yempon ye Honorable Aduasare so mame
before I may soon I'd call on that no because me handle a few of what Kwadwo said. You see, it's like John Mahama's leadership is just a who near my MPP for last week Kwadwo say he can't be trusted okasa be 25 minutes he can't be trusted kwa ye be 90 he can't be trusted and I mean him so mo ko rehearsal say oba use this word throughout it's John Mahama and I don't get it. This is a man on the wire competition ya che. Say amudemu say ye Baumio say ye Alano say ye Kennedy Japan we can't tell. I'm expecting some kaba now. You guys should be worried about who is going to lead you. Obiarako ye friend was saying Kumewu. Of course, as the leader of our party as at now, it was only proper that he showed up. And he did. Wambe cheska. Wanko kutoa mpacho. But we saw that of your people.
Nana Okopacho.
Na so small the regional chairman so Okopacho.
I mean, Nana Dokubungo to you, Okopacho.
Chairman Benyo.
Oh, small and Professor Monkopacho. All over the place, begging and begging Garo.
This is for propaganda. Now
begging Garo. And I am Boni, and I am say I am Boni, and I am say I am Boni. Number blood is thicker than water. And I didn't good carrot in our bum. Carrots. Over here, Judas is carrots. It's oh Jesus Christ. So it's everything was deployed to win this election. And for me, like I said, there was no way NDC at any point in can baby I say win election. We never said that.
Hey, mon penny for be can you?
Me
say they know some national organization no yeah na no some
you see like I said, nobody goes into an election without any sense of optimism. Nobody does that.
No, don't count the radio fine.
No, you go with a certain optimism, but they are measured. You also track a friend say previous results, tangent. Now, what's your trajectory? You say, with chances anything. You do your research and ensure say, our areas will strength one. You put a little more resource there to see self maintaining and how to be back home and all of that. But everything else, to say your best story, I can say, this time there, we are expecting Ashanti region to give NDC 50%.
But national chairman, you see the same statistics. Eddie Bui says, no, Saturday, when continue now. It will give them about 1 million votes in Ashanti region.
Listen,
which the numbers are.
It's the numbers.
Fiasco.
You see,
projections.
No. He was speaking in one of your sister stations. Say, "You're 17%. Into your 44 constituencies. It is say,
we are using numbers. Do you understand? What the numbers here, Juma? You don't get it wrong. And you can have your projections done based on numbers are war. Do you understand? He will not be wrong. Say, if the factors prevailed in Kumewu prevails in your friend say now circumstances no yet the same. Now see it me yet we are. This is the result it will yield for us. Is it true or not? We hear statistics now. The statistics will tell you say it's true. But as to whether it will materialize in a year or it's another matter. Do you understand? But all your projections are, that is how you plan. That is how you plan. You know, we are not wrong based on what has happened. We're planning. It may not get you the exact results, but that's how you plan. You know, please, my chairman is not wrong at all. Let me go to IMF. Well, some of us, studio, you started advocating for the exit of Ken Ofori-Atta long before the MPs even stepped in. Me personally, me started more than a year. Say, this man is taking us nowhere. While stretching home from one end to the other, this is where he has landed us. There is no reason why our president should maintain this man be seen there. There's no reason. It is on one ashe ni MPs bo say, oh, mu ma memre kakra na ye wo sa ahuchire we mu ti ye hwese ye de IMF for be di nkita ho na ya hwe ne ombetimi aye de aboae na nipa me pese udi animu de ye sa nipa na mo nso mo se me no inti no mama memre na me hwe baby a odisa we no be kwa kusi no tumi ye kusi na yidia na yen sambra me san komo. So I think the MPs are only, or it's only proper say the president will honor his word.
Baby, I do hear say or change be beba.
You see what Bijidi say, you've been around politics for a very long time. And you read also about other countries, and we are not in isolation as a country, you know. Best practices. So someone for a lose confidence a particular person who lead a certain group. It doesn't matter how many other WhatsApp group or more. The fact say it is that same person leading even if they have something to give to you. And economy BR thrives on goodwill. Say Udodib say the adesha on sa utimi hweso. Utimi hweso nso anya sa utimi hweso keke ba utimi hweso ma so bamfa so. That is the essence of being appointed a leader. This is a man who has failed in all of this. And then important dia share kenofria tansa since 2017. Wetimi ahweso amaso abagana so emfaso. Mention one. CD, hey. Petrol price, hey. Inflation, hey. Just one after the other, you can mention everything is like a sinitiasi in the opposite direction. All the indices are in the wrong direction. What is his worth at that place where he's sitting? 1.5 years into me, GD say President Nankasa Ope ni Mayi Epe Nankasa ne a very good name for him, his government. Anka this last 1.5 years there. Anka Obesisano na wahwe niya, because of course the IMF being around, you know, a certain list of freshness be aba or mine, there's a certain attention be eba or mine, so there's a bit of attractiveness be a bit to me Eddie near me be it's all fresh. But this is a man as at now over 450 million Ghana cedis. Busian kwa wabo 450 million Ghana cedis. He said, "We'll divide it into dollar. We use maybe a 10 Ghana cedis as the you to do your maths. 450 million Ghana cedis. That gives you 45 billion. Okay, $45 billion. Sika Papai afford himself in the last 7 years. $45 billion. I was talking 450 billion Ghana cedis into $45 billion. Who dare not touch billion? They can't so fast. What 450 billion. Okay, and I may divide them by 10 cedis. I'm getting $45 billion. Apart from revenues, a year through taxes, other inflows, that's like 900 billion over the past 7 years. Nina for Papa Winsem. I don't know to me the year, Minu, a bit me a body akase. He made our economy vibrant. 3 billion and a day for 3 years. 45 billion couldn't do anything for 7 years. 3 billion for 3 years, and then a bit me aye. It for such a person, no, Would they say 3 billion no share obi fufro okuta a certain new orientation. And sir, Mijidi say he will know how to place investment in Biobitimiaya. Because this man doesn't understand investment. We know how to spend the capital expenditure, capex, not investment. That is why a lot of the scandal, you cannot infrastructure, consumption. Ye to we are di ye no where we are no we are ye chi we are ye no we are di ye tutun we are just say you die ni enum ni
dey tutun we no
what you say it the consumption, that's what I'm talking about. So badanka oh ye capital expenditure now you say oh me see hospital me see your friend is saying what's the name airport me expand it. Those are some of them can even regenerate income for the country. But Uji Nanapko Uji Hashem 3-4 years Naskano Yedia after 4 years Usi Mekem. Oh sorry, one village one dam. The dam is useful. Ye diskana na aye. You see warehouse you who may be see. Please, consumption no. Okay, you cannot all of this and farm fasobia embre economy no. So the economy is strangulated. That is why we are where we are. Inflation zero. Inflation. Friend is saying. Don't be not the kakra who baby I will if no growth. You see a grad ye jai growth no ye jai measure because wow that at the same I will driving out petrol asan. What I say friends say who be a tank so I think we still travel. That is where we are. To such a person still as your finance minister. You know, I'm sorry. Now, because I also know, say, he's not happy with the man. I know. He's not happy with the man. You know, on advice president. No moon sesano. Because yeah,
that's it.
We want this country to get back on its trajectory. Because as at now, they are the only ones who understand what is going on. No economist in this country believes anything they say anymore. I don't know whether they listen to the economists around town. Apart from Omankasa, Omo works, Omakauchi, Mude Ekasa or radio so to send Yakwajo Abekan the dead say and chain head now. BBC.
Yeah, that's it. Ebusian Onmunyan for Kwadjo Duasari and Yatene no. Mamen call Chairman Kwadjo Buatin so. Chairman, less than 2 years.
Yes, sir. Yes,
in change finance minister Mwa Beba. Economy name ebetumi agina anagidi say there be adri the on fire nkodu.
Let me do about everyone that comes as me. Members of parliament.
Munipa ni bi o nya minority kura mo am side bi.
This time we can when.
Say o san pedin bi o. Na say nipa yi o maka ma wo mo aba bonten kura be kasa na mampani se mo ntomo bo ye koba.
Miss enye wo mo ringleader e na betena mu studio ha. Ebe ka kire mu go to Joy. Oni Evans Mensa.
O can say.
Ebe ka kire and say oh he's happy and he believes say economy no there emube peja say ono at the time I appointment bi ama na ono nani age oti ase na okitemu ebe tena with studio the ringleader the spokesperson of the group
only why
only ana lawyer and appear could be better now with studio time ya appointed the new ministers.
No, or no dear post no nya.
Oh, would you go and get the tape? Maybe announce them here. But all the who producers and Ramon. The tape ni pa. Questions is the same questions now. Yeah, can was ubisa wasem. Bisa say. It's not finance minister also and son. You say why you saying? Also ni hasem biaka. You say there say president aya appointment a ugidi say ebetimi aboa ama economy no mu apeja. What you say? It is said onu say nipa ne san twa no ho oni the team. I don't know the obey is our publication wa bonti. Into them say why in the back sama because minimum say 98 and 98 bi.
It is
what you say? Now for me
chairman kura na free mo aka wo ho.
I'm saying 98 na ni hwan. Say na won kan I'm saying 98 bi. Into ga say chairman na free mu dia.
Wo ni opeso chense so ate.
Ebi kura ni ho.
Ebi ni ho.
What the
but president here promise say mumma yen komra.
President promise did anybody hear from the president? And your group
no ko be so make am here.
Group no be kan o masem. A two sides conversation. Me when they started these accusations in Yemen o studio ha. Many MPs ni bi nya banter because their approach was wrong. Okay? Now to me fan knife embe black me to me fan knife me see president ko ho. And can't say, oh, Minister Yimedi. You forgot to say more government Mukambi. Parliament be. So whatever happened today, the economy, and they are charging on one person, they are part of it.
Into question.
And then change in a bed. Change or the mahway.
Obi animu you have the
my question is that the president has appointed somebody that he trusted can manage the economy, driving the economy. Oh guys, me say yes your men into be a time that the basic president come say you finance minister with the reason now all man aye nyina ayati obi o mangasa tena ho defending the same reason. Talking about Russia Ukraine, besides members of parliament that one can be. Huh? Two deputy ministers from the from Ministry of Finance are MPs. And I keep saying all these things. So if I didn't know I go for pen say finance in Nkoya, and your team now in Mompamu. A buy any above Bakudi on the Fufi Antoata no originally Charles didn't need the call.
Someone resigning keke.
And a car back on. Also, sorry. I want to know who. No one Sunday the same press conference in Ibium. Mayan who say Nipa when the almost almost can do Mujina Hono Mujina. That is why I'm telling you, say, even some of them realize say the agenda that behind that particular and you see a suspect. It young mean can be agenda. Oh dear. So me say 98 now on press conference agenda net it was suspect. And then me say young country say 98 now no more can initial on first press conference no so me 68 e we actually so mo ko be 98 98 ni nyina san me gina ho ne ehwe call for the negotiations. Me, by say president say ABCD. Yanti president did. President Anya Shekra say you no call.
Businessman.
So who speaks for the president?
But me power someone can
say
approach no na you wrong. It is approach na you wrong asem na anka say omo ka no. Ko mo de fa kwan foforo so anka ye.
Oh, me matran ka kwadwo ni when the first case came in. Me say at the time ni sema na omo ka no. Sabi your party is a political party. Obetumi aka wasem ama asem no ye nyina ya tena fie adwene ho ahu se ampa e bi asem no ye betumi asomu, and this is the approach. But say me utam that dey besi me kon ho. Number one, it's a blackmail. You are blackmailing the president in indirect way to say oh mo be catch the whole Ghana for say mo constituency is my survey. That is the first statement. So let's go back to it. Say ya survey your constituency for say omo na asoma yen. Say president enye Kenufurata. Did they show any data to you? After the Kenufurata ene ya bo ministers ni bidin Alan Chamatene Dr. Kotofri no mo call ya bo ministers ni bidin no. mo am colleagues me fa bidin no afi de mo constituency for no obi akoma toniem so we ni adwuma bi afi de owura kenufo ato betimi atena ho. And then you get a statement from the leadership. That is where I hold them they accountable for their own actions. And you know, media is here nor there. Around this time, the party is also not ready at this time. It's time for us to focus. What has it done against anybody? And then radio ni TV so after omo buy omo fight say yenyi kenufuratan, how many MPs omo kotena ase and defending the same economy?
Send your omo juma.
Omo juma.
Yes, that's
then you don't deserve the honorability that you have, because don't let me go there. Say if you are a parliament, if you are in parliament as an honorable member of parliament, I will say a more independent view. Omo make our auntie.
No, but
tell make a say, oh, must giant
facts.
Facts. Now media make they speak. Me say, wo buy, wo see yenyi owura kenufurata. Number 1, wo see yenyi no. Uri ya also the president ni wakokasa. President aye certain appointment. You are okay with it? Afedie, wo ko buy economy na wo be catch the whole Ghana for say economy ni nti our constituency for any data bro say yenyi owura kenufurata no. And take you 1-2 weeks and take you 3 weeks. You are defending the same economy. Also, you are part of the government. Now the guy tell me say, "I know the aye mejuma." Wajuma said they be defending. And now we minister. Oh, be advocate. Abe Twitter Ghana for us. Ama Ghana for who he say bibi koso. Bibi en koso ne bia. Eye mo obi agenda. Ene bia who pursue.
They say what you say? How no ye messengers.
Of course. Now why?
How?
But you say now why?
Entina mbisa wo say ebra ye womwe say mampani anka so omko ye no anka say ni omode ba ye no so ne yegina wa
I know me see me nyina so because there is no
ombeka ye say nka omo anka mampani nka no ye be firi.
Oh, me say time omo ba ye omo make the first statement. On be catch the whole Ghana for, so we are trying to reach the president. On your studio, I told them say whether the statement, and there's no facts in that statement, because this the chronological thing of the 200. I said it here because on Monday, Sunday, Monday, I know Moka say president so to me president was in the Eastern region doing the Eastern regional tour. Mikaya Sunday morning at 11 a.m. 4 MPs Ebeka Omasema about roads region. I can mention their names. I know free Eastern region. I know Minister President Eyeto. In the way on Tuesday they make a press conference, say they try to approach the president. The president say to me shao. Oh masa. Mami pa. I didn't even teach any DME we are answer. A political party. All the 98 MPs now omo kan sa asem no. Say MPP party o mo ayi na ko gina independent o betumi awini power. And that is where and who ye no enye wadwin say who ye for your self interest. Is the party na ugu no. Who come from the party na ugu party na abrande wu amo wa betena parliament and now so independent voice no. Sa party no and am na ho odi ankofom.
Say economy no anko yi a party no dey affect me.
Oh, and but this economy no is it only 98 penny? So if it is only the 98 no mu and now omo part of the legislature, part of the government, alternative proposal na edin. Alternative proposal say and Kwajo can or say Akoji loan. How many loans did they oppose? And everybody sitting in parliament today, I believe so almost should be better the Minister of Finance. It is all question say economy na air drive no. Somebody who is leading it is driving it wrongly. Everything that agree to make a headway. I see if I manage economy about parliament.
Yeah,
and I want now me 15 minutes for me here. I say 98 na multi parliament. We have seen this thing all over. Democracy is about the voice of the people. Enti mo call parliament no, mo constituencies now mo say omo the voice asem and no say mo meyi Owura Kenufurata no. You also have a voice in parliament to make sure say no, sa dey way, sa loan way, sa facility way, sa program way, me MPP from New Job North, me agree because it's not going to help the nation. I want one MP in parliament to come and testify in your studio today. And get us sorry now. Apart from some minority, I say, oh yeah, group yeah, they near CMP. That 98 na no MPP for. Omwahi ene oppose you any proposal that Owura Kenufurata at the bar parliament. That is why I'm charging them. Say they are part of the government. It is a government failure. Muslim failure. And Trump again say, only baby ako. To me, he doesn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, that's it.
And encophobia interest, for another language, our bra party is ready to move forward now by Friday or Friday. The party is opening their nomination for flag bearership. Nyankopon be ya dum ye benya leader. Obedo ba be compete. Keep the power. Abua party na mana break 8 no. Enye this language we are ready for. Otia say. Now say mu obi akita an agenda, go and practice it in your constituency.
Yeah, that's you.
Your constituency will continue and help you from there.
I was your former chairman, New Job and North. Chairman Kwajo Buate. On my board, that's why they were
to defend Kenufurata is hard work. No, what is the hard work? It's hard work. You making yourself hard work. Me, I don't see any hard work from you. Only hard work. My day when the hard work in it.
Because me Chairman, that's why you keep Kenufurata. All the indices are wrong.
What question? It is not the question that you answered. Because any question question about say the 98 in answer sorry. Can say IMF and I go for figure now figures abu boy. You want to tell me say loans? Okay, let's deal with that matter. And loans now we can mention it and give you all the accountability of it. What you say? Your friends NIA unim crowd say $100 million school. Pocus and now no count. Would I didn't card to buy own team? Why don't you chew the card? Negative says come with a card, bestless because you be bottom
same card.
We did it to the 4th year level.
1.1 billion.
One can surprise nipa na oba no president na oba si meye money di we be start be catch me say oh na makobo Owura John Muhammad be 10 times. I wish say come on for na ma because you must be ready.
You
be boni di to say you be to aba na wi. What you say because oman mu ha ye to aba ema individual ye to aba ema political party. So long as Owura John Muhammad is going to lead NDC, we must play his record. Assembly of the canon. Yeah, what church we need your so person here that in the better. It's no crana. The ATM say you cannot be trusted.
Yeah,
can't he has no credibility. The nation cannot trust him because where the view of we have an alternative to say the last week we become and then the secret but meanwhile
because I am breaking it down, you don't have anything to support.
Joy 3 days ago, Joy interview about Oba now become maybe na become as Owura John Muhammad say Oba or the Ghana or the woman bank egunyo or the lances be more back.
Vankasa.
Vankasa. So now some of the
also be banks no mukena.
Any woman ya jom lances no dom lances be more.
Vankasa.
What kind of what he said? No, you are the kind of worker. So we are and I hear fair no say. So do you want to tell us say one this can ma woman Owura Komadu bank 3 billion Ghana cedis. We are small mathematics except 70 banking as Emra Owura Komadu ko be in the bank no sika o de to ase was 60 million. Okay, so 60 million no say deposits are wanya wagigi agu ho ekodu is 3 billion na anyho na ohia capitalization because in Crawford sika na wagigi sa 3 billion eko And now who the 3 billion sanko can. Are you following the mathematics? It tells you say one way the other, almost about 6 billion. Because as for sika no gigi enya ne dia. Anyway di. And I want mismanaging. And now the idea is
3 billion na if.
And now who the 3 billion sanko
3 billion free.
Oh yeah, recapitalization. Oh, shining crime. Say, obey to me.
This social banks na
I'm talking about one person. I'm talking about Unibank. Other bank. Kofi Amwabin. Oman 620 million. Huh? Oman other bank 820 billion or 860 billion. So all this mathematics. So what transit now bana be catch and you don't see any 20 billion is like
listen more the 21 billion and a good bank
if you work
and no bank no
so sikana already on mahama and
21 billion because finance minister deposits now obi edi what are you saying
no one mismanaging no now by decide say okay sir sikano metua I was saying now
Chiama
now
Chiama
now bank go what is your
balance sheet be balance sheet be
very simple thing me say me sika Chiama ene ye bana capre ni ho na ban say don't worry I'll pay it back it is sika me do bank abeka sama kojo boatin de ho unko bank mi anka njo so sika ni ho uko yi sika bia on saka u bisa so tues kan ma
tues kan ma obi ko went ya move what went to a branch ya ka tell ni
ebisanfo ma me na mase ono ma me na mase na ye mfa sia ye da mase abelenu wa o message no aba o message no aba ebisanfo ma me fa munsi happy birthday enkoma asumani Benedicta. Asumani Benedicta. Medamasi mumi emfansi na yenkope baby na medamasi.
I am so disappointed. Say
Kofi Amwabin ni
baby omodi adure no yede besia na yadamase honorable Eduasai former MP for Adenta yedase sada so na chairman Kwadwobu Achen yedawase happy birthday enkoma Benedicta Esumanin